Hey, it's Anthony with Land Title. I wanted to bring you the Erie update for the month of July. Lots of exciting stuff going on as usual here, but Erie is just still on fire. And it is bizarre to see how different the Erie market's reacting than a lot of the rest of Boulder County. The market's up 19%-ish on average, and the median up to 830 and about 780. This is really uncommon right now for the rest of these markets in the area. It's really outperforming compared to a lot of the other markets in the surrounding area. The condo townhouse market, you really always have to just take with a grain of salt for Erie because there's just not a lot of attached property there. But basically the same thing as everywhere else in the county. You're seeing a lot of appreciation still because of that inventory shortage. When we get into price per square foot, I mean, I say this every month in Erie, but it really is just such a bargain compared to a lot of the surrounding area. You're at $242 a square foot, even if it is up 10% from last year. There are not very many other markets in the Boulder County area that are that affordable per square foot. So that being said, I think that's why there's so much demand still out in the Erie area. Now, these are where the big numbers are. It's very important, right? So we have active listings here. There's 110 on the market. We haven't seen 110 active listings since early 2020. The inventory is up 80% compared to last year. Those new listings coming to market are right in line with everything we would expect, right? We're a little bit above last year, which is really a blessing because we've been so short on inventory for years. But in all reality, we're just kind of par for the course right now. When you're within about 10% of those new listing numbers, they bounce around every month. But we did have a huge boom in inventory that came on in April. So lots more inventory coming to market in Erie than a lot of the other markets. The thing that's created is it's created a lot more under contracts in the area. So lots of homes went under contract earlier in the year in Erie. Things have started to slow down quite a bit, like the rest of Boulder County and really the rest of the Front Range. We're starting to see that inventory start to rise quite a bit, but we're only up to 1.7 months of inventory. So we're not even close to a balanced market. The last time we were even in a balanced market was back in 2019, just at the peak of the year. So this is still a really, really good time to sell a home. Yes, it's getting a lot more competitive every day, but that's not such a big deal. I think the one thing you really want to focus on, if you're a buyer, this is huge opportunity, great time to go buy because we haven't seen this much inventory in Erie in a long time. But if you're a seller, definitely take advantage of that. The sooner the better, though. Those average days in the MLS are only at 15 still. Yes, that's down, or that's up about double from last year, but we went from 1 week to 2 weeks, right? So it's really not that big of a deal, but it is important to understand that for the rest of the year, expect those average days in MLS to continue to rise. For the first month in a very long time, we actually are back down to around 100%, 99.8% listed sale price. So what that means is if all the homes that went under contract and sold last month, they went in about at asking price, and so that's a big change from the last year or so. A couple of springtime markets with huge bidding wars that we've had, and it's nice to see that come back to reality a little bit. A normal market, this is about the peak of the market at 100%. So this is a really good time to see, things starting to settle a little bit and the Erie market starting to come back to some normalcy. If you have any other questions, I'm Anthony at Land Title, and I'll catch you in the next video.